Good morning, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Abby and I'm going to show you the plants in my bedroom. I'm doing this because I never show them because my free time is usually when Magnus is sleeping. But now we have a cot. It's doubling up as a playpen, so he's in the background playing and I'm going to show you my plants in the bedroom. I have a little disclaimer. I would normally tidy my place before I did like a little mini tour, but we don't have that luxury, so everything is really messy, and obviously, as I've said before, we live in a renovation, so please excuse the mess and the exposed walls, but we'll just get straight into it. As you come in here, you've got the back wall. We've got some photos up there, which is why it's quite a low profile, but yes, we have the silver sword, which I love. Is currently doubling up as a Christmas tree because I'm filming this just before Christmas, so we have decorated it with a gnome. And this is Pickle Rick, which I've had, you may have noticed, I've had this up all year round, but not on this. But yeah, I love this silver sword. It just grows consistently small. It's because these are more supports than like anything. It's not like it can like root into it and grow like it should. So yeah, it's currently just in this form, which I find absolutely fine. But yeah, so over here I have a Hoya compactor. It's very dry. I haven't watered that in quite some time, which is really bad for me, but it got a water yesterday. And then here I've got a Brazil, which normally looks really great, but all of these plants will be really dehydrated. I watered them about 5 days ago, so yeah, it's time for another water because it's just so dry in here because of the electric heater. But I really like that. It's lived there for ages as well, and I think it's really beautiful. I love the variegation on it. Yeah, it's just a really easy plant, and I had one of these before too, maybe, and I really like rotted them. This really needs a water, but it's, yeah, you see at the top it's starting to grow in pure neon leaves, which I think is really cool as well. But yeah, that's lovely. And then over here, again, normally looking really great, but it's a bit dry, is my, I believe this is just a normal Scindapsus. I forget the name of it, I'll put it on the screen. I don't think it's anything special. I got it for like £6 from Dean's, but yeah, it's quite happy there. Seems to be enjoying life there. And then down here we have my neon, which again was watered like 6 days ago, 5-6 days ago, and it's so long. I've had this for ages. But the good thing about, oh, are you grabbing me? The good thing about these pothos is they're so easy to look after. Sometimes you do get some yellow leaves, which you can just like literally just take off. Very normal, none on that for now. But yeah, they perk back to life. He thinks I'm talking to him. He's so excited. So yeah, I think that's one of the easiest plants, like the pothos. And then over here we have this is a very lovely anthurium. I really like it. I've had it for 2.5 years now. Nothing has come from it really. I think it was 3-leaf cutting. It went to 4, 5, then down to 4 again. So nothing special. I do love it though. And then I've got a very dry lithop. Even my skin is dry from the heat. And it's not even that warm, it's annoying. But yeah, I've got this lithop, which is, can I focus? You see how weird that is? They come through really strange. Anyway, that lives in there because the soil it just goes through. It needs a little pot. And oh, that's my hair. But yeah, I love this one here. Very cute. Here we have a variegated peace lily, which is constantly looking like this. And it will until summer comes, because as I keep saying, it's very dry in here. To my channel we use electric heaters to keep the temperature up for little Bubba, but in the rooms we don't heat, it's about 5 degrees because it's really cold in England at the moment. And the 2 rooms we do heat, which costs us about £500 a month, it's so dry. Like the humidity is telling me it's 30% in here, whereas the rest of the house it's like 80, because we're renovating, we've got like problems we're fixing. So yeah, it's kind of the best of the bad bunch basically. This is a really big pothos. I normally have this trailing, but I'm enjoying seeing the shelf. So this is a really big pothos I've had for donkey's years. I need to, you know, cut this flower off and sort that out. Here, this is me and my Granny Smith, which is one of my favourite photos. This is another really easy plant. This is an Enjoy. It's just a pothos again. I seem to have a pothos bedroom. But yeah, it's super long. I have it kind of like twisted up and like, you know, it's not trailing again, similar to the one above. Watered probably 3 days ago. So yeah, that's drier. And to be honest, this is how I can tell the insulation we've just laid above us works in this attic, because I have the heating on next door where the other plants are, and they don't dry out as quick. So this room is containing heat more than it used to, which is good and bad for the plants. Down here I have my really, really beautiful variegated Syngonium. I have, it doesn't grow, bless you, bless you. I haven't had this grow too quickly because it gives me fully white leaves and then they die. And then obviously naturally some leaves die off, and this is a new leaf though, and it's a very good balance, which is exciting. But yeah, I've had that for years as well, and it's kind of stayed that kind of size, and it's fine. I quite like it. Behind that is my troubled Hoya. This is a Hoya macrophylla. But yeah, it's going very yellow. This wasn't the front room. It's kind of throwing out loads of yellow leaves. I think it got too cold. It was in the bathroom for a bit. That leaf doesn't even come off. But yeah, it was in the bathroom for a bit, and it was very cold in there. It got very, very cold quickly. It was massive before. And do you know what? My next plan of action, as I'm on annual leave this week, or next week, sorry, is to chop and prop. So I make loads of plants out of this and kind of save it from declining further. So that's the plan. Here we have a large Monstera. That has just been moved in here. It was in the front room, like the biggest bedroom, which we don't use. And then temperatures dropped, so we brought it in here. It's had water since. That's the newest leaf. I do need to just dust it off and, you know, keep it clean, but it's a nice size. I do like it. I picked this up from our market in Leeds for, I think it was £16, and it's given me 1 leaf since. I think it was the £16 one. It might have been the I'll show you the £6 one that's behind me. But yeah, it's okay. All of this, by the way, is like where I water it in the shower. I don't dry it off after. So that's just like lime scale, I suppose you could say. The water's quite harsh here. So yeah. Over here is a plant that I really love, and to be honest, I forget about it because it's in the corner and it's not fussy at all, but I don't know, I feel like it could do so much better if it wasn't in the corner. So my window is here, and it doesn't get amazing light, but it's got good space here. I'll turn you around and I'll show you what I mean. So it goes all the way down, so it's here, and it goes all the way up, and there's multiple growth points in here. So I've just watered this as well, hence the lime scale. Basically, you see these really large leaves. These were when it was kind of close to my grow light in our flat. It grew so quickly. I then cut it, and then I cut it up to here and basically putted it back in. So It's super, super thick. It could probably be turned around, to be honest. But now the leaves are growing in really, really small, which doesn't, it's okay. I'm not too bothered about that. I think the leaves are really pretty either way. But before I watered it, I kind of trailed it up here and it looked really nice. I just need to rearrange it, which I probably should have done before. But yeah, these leaves are huge, like really big. So yeah, I was strapping it to the wall. And then you see it was like making lines, which is totally fine. But I stopped strapping it to the wall because I thought every time I have to take it off, it's going to cause problems. But yeah, it's super, super thick and bushy. There are sometimes yellow leaves, but other than that, it's like the hardiest plant I think I've got. So yeah. So behind me is the last plant in my room. This is my £6 plant. This was £6 from Leeds Market. And it's just kind of sorry looking Monstera. The idea was to pot this one up and the one I showed you over there together. But my husband said, I know it's a long way off, but when they are super big, or when we come to want to grow in them super big and they have their own space, we will want them separate. So we just left it for now. But oh, he's just learnt to stand. Well, he hasn't just learnt. The cot's a really good size, so he's like really practicing his standing. It's very cute. But yeah, it doesn't look the great. I'll turn you around so I can show you. It doesn't look the greatest. It was always like this from the market. It was a bit of a sorry plant, hence the £6 price. That's the only new leaf it's given me since. And to be honest, I kind of want to turn it. So I don't know, it's a weird plant, you see, it's kind of palm tree vibes, but I don't know. But I can see that it's, you know, starting to do something. But yeah, that's the last plant. It's a bit of a weird looking one. For my little bedroom tour, just some plants that you don't often see anymore. We are going to go put the laundry on and go for a nap. So it was really great to finally get to show you what's going on in here. Nothing much, lots of pothos. I've kind of tactically put loads of plants in here that are low maintenance for a reason. And they work really well. But I hope you enjoyed that. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.